Okay, well, this is really screwing with me, I'll tell you. This is like the fourth take. Check out that dragonfly. Can you see him? He flew away. He's flying around. He's been flying around. I hope he kills some of these bugs. I got hornets flying in here. I've seen Japanese beetles and grasshoppers. Today I'll probably go for a hunt. Anyway, today's video I do not have notes, which might have been a good thing to have considering how many times I've had to start this recording over. World's on fire, guys. It ain't just America, it's the world, and hard to say who sees it. If you guys aren't informed, it could be to your detriment. Being informed can be great motivation. Being informed helped lead me to this garden. God pointed me in the direction of the info I needed. It was found, put it in my heart for what I needed to do with it. With that discernment, we have this garden. This is the garden. Alright, so I'm going to try to cover this, and I'm going to speak quickly as I can, because who knows when my camera will run out of juice again. I hear we're in a grand solar minimum that historically has led to rise and falls in powers. Chinese dynasties, great empires like the Romans had, rise and fall on a grand solar minimum. You want to know more about the grand solar minimum? Look it up. There's info out there. But you'd be wise to get prepared for it. I don't think it's any coincidence that Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping have extended their powers and time in power. I mean, Putin's going to be in power there till 2036. With what's happening in our country here, hard to say how this is going to turn out. I know a lot of people walk through and don't see all the things that are happening. They still get caught up in the 2019 grind. Things are not going to go back like they hope, no matter what they look like now. They need to look at that bigger picture. We owe it to our families to see what's happening and be prepared for what we have to do to weather this storm. Growing food, storing food, learning skills. Very important things. Being informed and thinking of the possibilities by no means need cause anybody any fear. I'm not afraid. And I've thought of some pretty drastic scenarios. Some things that are very scary. But we can't walk through life in fear. Just keep us from doing the things. Let me pause this for a minute. So here's the simple reality. Something I can tell you is going to show itself real soon. Food prices are going to continue to climb, possibly higher than we've ever seen. Simultaneously, food availability is going to decline, possibly beyond anything we've ever seen. Start growing food. Grow something. Start storing food. Stop eating the food at the restaurant. Spend that money more wisely. The restaurants are going to fail. Everything's pretty much going to fail. Do not rely on them. Do not waste your money. I know they need to eat too. But what kind of choices can you confirm they're making with their monies? How much debt are they trying to pay for stupid shit that they don't need and isn't going to do them a damn bit of good here real soon? You owe it to yourself and your family to look at the big picture of what's happening right now. I recommend you reach out to the Father. You're going to need Him, or you will be lost. It's a fact. Believe me, don't believe me. Sometimes, I used this analogy not too long ago. To me, it feels like I'm force-feeding somebody who doesn't want to eat. Don't eat. Don't eat. But I'll tell you what. You look at this. Alright? You think I'm crazy. Go ahead. You look at this garden. Most of what's in this garden was grown from seed that I planted. Way before they were talking about food being gone. See all this? I planted this. This ground, I worked with a shovel and a rake. 1.5 feet down I dug, removed all the grass that had clumped up, raked it out, moved it, composted it. Look, compost. You see that? You go ahead and think I'm insane that I dug this by hand, but I did it because I needed the physical fitness, because I know I need it. Everything I've done with a purpose. We're eating off this now. We're storing food. We're not gonna just survive. We're going to thrive. I hope the same for everybody. But that won't be the case. Don't be one of the people that get caught up in it all. And don't wake up until it's too late. Crazy or not, it ain't gonna matter what you think of me. It ain't gonna matter what I think of you. See, we got no power over the world, but we've got power over ourselves if we choose to exercise it. This is something I knew I could do, even though I'd never done it before. I learned new things. I worked hard. I spent my time and my money wisely. Somebody please tell me this wasn't wise. Tell me that doing it by hand was stupid. What if in the future there is no rototiller? There was a day there was no rototiller before. Just like there was a day there was no refrigerator, no icebox, no freezer, no car. There was a day when there was no gardens, because man just foraged around, ate what nature provided. It can be done too. But do you know how? I'd say it's probably got more value to it for you to learn how to do a garden. Learn how to filter water, learn how to do a lot of different things, as opposed to learning about Dancing with the Stars. Learning what Nancy Pelosi has in her freezer. Learn something. Do the things. I didn't make this video for the people that I know and love to wake up. Oh, I just got attacked by a grasshopper. My purpose is maybe you want to share this, because this isn't coming out of your mouth. This isn't your crazy ass doing the talking, it's mine. And just like Jesus was turned away in his home village because he's just the carpenter's son, and you're just you, but I'm somebody else. So maybe my words will cause somebody that you love to look at something. Look at the things that are peculiar in the world. Do a search engine. Search for all presidents related, because all presidents are related, and pretty much all the celebrities are too. Hollywood is what they used to make magic wands out of. Peculiar, isn't it? Alright, well, I could babble all day, but I'll run out of memory again. So, hopefully there's value here. There's value for me, because I just let it all out. I hope these words find at least one person. At least one person. As wretched as I am, I just hope that my life will lead one person back home. If I can get someone back home, who knows how many they'll get there. I don't care to buy my redemption with God. It's more about showing my appreciation for what I've had in my life. At this point, his love here is enough for me. I'm not worried about heaven. So, may God have blessings for you. May you see them. Give him the glory.